This program is called Guess a STEM Project, sponsored by Quaker International. And it's a collaborative between Ghana Education Service and Korea. And they are founding this project. And the project is about empowering girls in STEM, that is, in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, with gender-responsive pedagogy. If you can recall, our time mathematics is taught without any hand-on practical or practicality. At this time, they want maths and science to be practical so that girls will have interest in maths and science, engineering, so that they will also venture into career in these areas. So this is the whole picture about the program. And today's one, or this week's one, is about the camp meeting, 2024 camp meeting for the girls, where they will meet an elderly ones that are in the world of work, coming to share their experiences with them and how they have also gotten to that place, for them to have that edge and the interest to also venture into those areas of career. The program is for 1 week, so we are starting today. By Friday, we will be done with the program. So we are starting today, continue tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, then the program will come to an end. So for 1 week. The STEM project has really helped both the teachers and then the students in the district, because through this project, the teachers have been equipped, they have been trained in maths and science subjects, and they have been taught how to use materials in our environment to come out with teaching learning resources in the classroom. And the students too were taught the same way. And so with the pedagogy or the skills in teaching mathematics and science, the teachers have been well equipped to do that. And the children do the same thing. And they could go out there, pick materials in the environment to come out with learning resources for themselves, where they can use at home and then in the school. So as a district, we have really benefited from the Quaker project. I have also been equipped because through the training, we have also attended the training. Some of the concepts that we didn't understand when we were in school, now we have understood them. So we have benefited a lot from it. And above all, our students have interest in science or STEM courses. And those in secondary SHS right now, those who are part of the project schools are pursuing career or pursuing courses in STEM related subjects. So we have benefited a lot from it. You know that we can't do without the men. Yes, we are talking about girls in STEM, but it is these guys too that has been helping us, if you say the truth. So if we leave them behind, we'll be in trouble. Yes, so we have decided to bring them to also participate, so that along the line, you can help us to all grow together. So it's a guest STEM project, but we decided to bring them along to also come and experience the boarding house-like experience here, because they are in junior high school. Very soon, they will be progressing to the next level. So we want them to come. So even if as girls, we are studying a concept that we don't understand, we can equally fall on them, and they will help us when our teachers are not around to help us understand. So we cannot live without them. So that is why they are here. Yes. I want to take this opportunity to thank Quaker for funding this wonderful project. In fact, it's a good initiative, And it is our prayer that they will extend it to other districts in the region and even in the nation as a whole, because it is really helping our teachers and our students. And we are so grateful to be part of the project. And we are asking for they expanding the project to other districts, other regions, so that all of us, every child in Ghana, will also benefit from the STEM related topic or subjects. We say we are grateful to Quaker. Quaker, we say thank you.
The STEM project in the district has benefited all levels of staff operating in the directorate and even the learners. On the part of the teachers, they have had the opportunity to be retrained when it comes to how to employ teacher-learner resources in their teaching, and also their pedagogy when it comes to the various methods of teaching these learners. They have improved upon that. Hitherto, the girls were not given the necessary attention, but with this project, it has helped the teachers pay more attention to the girls, and so most of these girls are pursuing programs in the senior high schools, especially when it comes to maths and science. Now, on the part of those of us at the education office too, we have had the opportunity to be trained as to how we can be of help to the teachers, especially when we attend the TLC. We have the opportunity to meet with these teachers, find out the challenges that they are having and how these challenges are being addressed. And so with the experience that we've gotten from the classroom, we are able to use that to help them to also come up to speed with the necessary knowledge and skills they will need to employ in their teaching. The learners have also benefited so much. They have benefited so much. When we're learning maths and science at the various senior high schools, there are some of the materials we never saw them. But with this project, they are having the opportunity to see these materials, feel them, and even experiment with them. And that has increased their the passion they have for maths and science related courses, and they will always want to pursue these programs wherever they have the opportunity. In recent times, the district even won an award being the best from the central region, participating at the regional competitions and then also at the national competition. One of our girls happened to be at the national competition and she did so well.
The headmaster for this wonderful institution, officer from the district education office, my able and hard-working teachers, chaperones, trainers, students, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. How are you all? I'm also fine by God's grace. I'm so excited to be here with you this afternoon. And we all know why we are here. And Father or brother has said a lot. And I want to just stress on few issues. Now, if I can tell education is our private. Education is our private. Education is our private. I can't tell the thing. Education is our private. Are you sure? Yes. Everybody, are you there? Are you there? I said, we're going to. Okay, so if I say one boy, respond alive. So boys alive. Okay, one boy. One boy. One boy. Yes, man, they are alive to support the girls. Is that okay? Education is their priority.
and you must be alive to push them. Is that not so? Why boys? Why boys? Young girls. Are the girls here? Are the ladies here? I can't see the ladies. Are the girls here? Are the ladies here? They are all here. So which one is the lady? Only few people are responding. Are the girls here? Are the ladies here? Are the ladies here? This shows you are here. Are the ladies here? Are the ladies here? You are all welcome. Brother has already welcomed you into this beautiful environment. Or you don't like the environment? Who doesn't like it? So now I'll go with you. Who doesn't like the environment? So this is a privilege for you to be selected among the Lord. So this should tell you that your coming here is not a coincidence, and it is not for fun. Even though you are here today and have fun, you have been selected for a purpose to come for these camp meetings. And it is a learning environment for you to come and continue your learning, especially in STEM. I want one of you to tell me what STEM means. What is STEM? Yes.
Science, technology, engineering and mathematics.
Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. You have started the basics in your schools, and you are here to practicalize hands-on practical work. And listen to other models that will be coming from outside our district and our classroom to come and share their experiences with us and to come and teach us. So you are not here just to play. You are here to have fun and to learn at the same time. So to reiterate what Brother has already told you, the environment is so clean and inviting. So we expect you that as you are seeing the environment, let it be so until you leave. Will you promise me?
Yes,
That you will behave?
yes.
Because you are the first people coming here. So if you behave well, then that relationship will continue. But if you don't behave well, next time, Brother will not allow us to come. However hard we will not, he will not open the door for us. And Brother will do. So please, whether we will come here next year or the following year, depends on how you behave. Because we are the first people to come here. So the way, the impression that you leave here will either carry us on or pass our coming to this place. So I treat all of you that we behave ourselves. Let's behave. Let's be disciplined. From today to the very day I will be leaving here. Because you have a lot of people coming to interact with you. And I want you to feel free and ask questions. When the facilitators come, when the voters come, after their interaction with you, anything you don't understand, ask questions. That is why you are here. But you must be here being well equipped as far as STEM is concerned. So that when you go JHS, you know where to go. Whether I want to do science, pure science, how do you call it? The science in all other areas. They know whichever way you want to go. So we want you to behave, have fun, and learn. and then discipline yourself as long as you stay here. You have able trainers around you, chaplains, and your teachers. If you have any challenge, work with them and tell them whatever problem you have. So that at the end of Friday, when we are closing, I see a big smile on your faces because you are going out there to tell your people that I have come to your camp, I have been equipped, and I am going out to face the world. On this note, I duly declare this year's camp meeting being held at St. Andrew duly opened. Kindly give us your address. Please put your hands together. Good afternoon. I hope you are fine. Yes. All doing well. You are welcome to the girl camp. We have boys here, so I don't want the boys to ask. Are we welcome? So welcome to the STEM camp. Is it okay? Yes. Great. The theme. So when you go out there, someone will ask you, is the program there for you? And Ima, hospitality, and I report over to morning. So the theme is empowering man, girls in STEM for a changing world. The boys gather that out. You are here to keep the girls alive. Are you here? Yes. Great. So when we say, are the girls here? Then you respond, yeah, with this. And when you say our ladies here, you don't shout. You don't say yeah, but you give us the ladies' ways. Then when we say are the boys here, then you respond yeah. Are the gentlemen here? Then you give us the salute. Are we ready? Yes. Are we ready? Yes. Are the girls here? Yes. Are the girls here? Yes.
Thank you so much. I will be seated. Thank you so much. All right, so I am very happy to be here with you, and we are basically going to discuss something of fun. In just 3 minutes, try and then draw your friend on the beach. Please, thank you. Try and draw your friend. In 3 minutes, let's do it. Please open your eyes. When your eyes are closed, you don't see anything. It is when light bounces from an object, or it is when there is light, that is when you see color. And so without light, you cannot see color. I hope it's clear. And so you do not see color when there is no light. That should be the basis of what color is. Color is produced as a result of the emission of light on an object. And so that is what you need to understand by what color is. Apart from the definition we had here that color is a fascinating element. Don't say fascinating. We are talking about attraction. We are saying that color is attractive, color is beautiful, color has that aesthetic quality. It is color that makes you do the wow and the amazing and all that. Color is what makes you happy. And so we say that color is a fascinating element of design. There are so many elements of design. You have dots, you have line, you have shape, you have texture, good, you have form. But the most fascinating amongst all the elements is color. I will be clear. And so at the end of the lesson, or at the end of this discussion, if I ask you that, mention one element of design to really be able to produce that answer. Right? So now we know what is color. What then is color psychology?
What is the meaning of an eating disorder? No better than the others. Should I go ahead? Okay. When you hear the word eating disorder, it means it's a range of mental conditions which persist for a while. When an individual decides to eat anyhow, it's a range of mental condition. In adolescence, you eat anyhow and you might think it's normal. But today, I think we've gotten to know that there is an eating disorder. So when you eat anyhow and it persists for a long, it will disturb your eating habits, your eating behavior, your physical and mental health. That's an eating disorder. There is an occasional way of eating. What the occasional way of eating? Somebody should tell the normal way of eating. How do you eat? Let's be an interactive class so that you get to understand everything more. What is an occasional way of eating? Who will help you? Speak what you know. What is an occasional way of eating?
Oh, let me get you. Isn't that the time that she's using that you still not to understand?
The normal way of eating every day. What's the normal way? How do you eat? Within a day, how do you eat? Tell me. Yeah. You eat 3 times in a day. Clap for her. You all know it. You eat 3 times a day. But in an adolescent like you, speak the truth. At times, there is 3 times in a day. That's the reason why we have the time that we should take snacks. We have the time that we should take a dessert. So snacks and dessert will add up to it, making it fun. You get it. So in an adolescent, you should eat well. But when it comes to eating disorder, that one, the person that eats in a normal way, the person eats more or less of what is expected of him or her. So there are types of eating disorders. We have 8 types. We have 8 types of eating disorders, but we are going to discuss about the common ones. We have 4 common ones that I want us to discuss. The first one is called anorexia nervosa. Should I spell it for you? Yes. Anorexia nervosa. ANOREXIA anorexia. Then nervosa, nervosa, anorexia nervosa. Then we have bulimia nervosa. That one to listen to the spelling. Bulimia, then we add the nervosa. Then we have binge eating disorder. BIH, eating disorder. The fourth one, I said we have 8 types. We are eating the most common ones. You get it? The fourth one is avoidance restrictive food eating disorder. Avoidance restrictive food eating disorder. Then the fifth one is other specified feeding and eating disorder. Other specified feeding and eating disorder. So that's the most common one. So when we talk of anorexia nervosa, you ask what threat is that, what's the meaning? Anorexia nervosa is an eating disorder characterized by restriction of food intake, leading to low body weight. That is when the person decides not to eat so that he or she will get a low body weight. Have you seen your police, some of the police doing that? Have you seen them doing that? I'm fat, so I want to lose weight because they are not eating. Are you aware of that?
Alright, so we are going to have a very short and interactive lesson. We are going to look at force and energy. Say after me. Force and energy. Force and energy. Force and energy. And under it, we are going to look at light energy. Okay? We'll look at the practical aspect of it and a few portions of the. As we go on with the practical aspects, some of the logical aspects will also come up as well. So, I hope you can see me. Yes, madam. Why can you see me? What is making you see me? Why do you see me? If you know, raise your hand. Yeah. Okay, so someone says because there's light in the room. Do you all agree with him? Yes. So what kind of light is helping us to see each other as we are here? What kind of light? Yes.
It's the sun.
Okay, she says the sun. Yes. Yes. The natural light. Okay, so the natural light from the sun. Okay, the sun gives us 2 forms of energy, which is heat energy and then light energy. So we are focusing on the light energy that it gives us. Apart from the sun, I hope you can hear me. Yes. Good. So apart from the sun, what else gives us light? What are other sources of light apart from the sun? Let's say when it is night time and there's darkness. If you are looking for something or you are going somewhere, how can you move? What will enhance your movement? What will help you? My girl, You to work on. I remember I was to can you share with us how the moon shines or brightens up in the night? Yes, you can share with us. How does the moon work?
When the sun reflects on the moon, it produces light.
Good. Clap for him. So naturally, the moon doesn't produce light on its own. Is that okay? It rather takes a reflection of the sun. So when the reflection of the light falls on the moon, then it gives us light. It simply means light travels in a straight line. Is that okay? Yeah. Good.
Yes. Addition of 2. Hey. Addition of 2. Yes. Anyone with different way of saying it, yes. They are all odd numbers. Okay. Okay, yes. Which method is difference? The difference is what? 2. The difference is what? 2. Yeah. The difference is 2. Because for you to know the difference, normally you subtract the first term from the second term. You subtract the first term from the second term. So to be 5 minus 2 equals 5 minus 3 equals to 2. So that we know the difference. When you go further, when you move on to SS, then you are doing sequence and series. Then you know the meaning of D. In the formula, we say D and we say D is equal to the difference. So in terms like this, you don't say plus 2. We say the difference is 2. Because when you go back to SS and you are dealing with sequence and series, we deal with difference. That's the D. The formula will be given then, they say D. D, the small d there is the difference. So the difference is 2. The difference is what? 2. Because we subtract the first term from the second term. So let's do. When we are being asked to move on to the system. So you move on to the fifth, then you go to the what? The sixth. Let's do it. I'm coming round. They are coming. Take your time. We have to do up to 6 steps. 6 steps. So your table should be up. We are 4, so you need to go to 5 and what? 6. So the 5th step will be what? 11 and the 6th step will be what? 13. I'm bringing these things. I'll give you this sheet. You draw your table. Then I'll give you these items. You are going to create your own shape. Okay. Then you write the first step, the number of shapes or the number of lines. You can use even edges. Number of edges. In my diagram, the first one I got 2 edges. I have 2 edges. My second term I have 4 edges. My third term I have 6 edges. It's up to you, the diagram you are, or the shape you are creating with this. So you write your name on it. Me for go baby out. Me for go baby out. Me give or boss me for me now. But madam do the year work. And after watch and so put my draw. Akoko. Let's not watch it. And I elephant. And now it's about what I'm young about what they are. Never showed in the bar. You wait at what I wait back.
Compound, or for them to be able to come together to form a compound, one has to donate a number of electrons to the other so they can combine to form one compound. Is that okay? Alright, so in this case, the lithium, between the lithium and the oxygen, who will donate? Lithium. Okay. So lithium will donate to this. So when we draw 8 other configuration, you see that. So this one will not even be there at all because it will donate 8 electrons, the outermost one to this. So there will be no need to draw when the outermost shell for this. So this is how it will be. Then you'll be able to form lithium what? Oxide. Now, the moment this thing goes on, there is an ion formation as well. Because this has given its electron to this. This electron here is originally not for oxygen. You get it? So it's just like I've borrowed money from you. Oh, Sister Nancy, and then to the trouble to be now. The moment you give the money to me, though I've received it, but it's not for me, it's a debt. It becomes a debt to me. I hope you understand. So though I've received it, but it becomes a negative to me. So in this case, this becomes negative. And this becomes positive. When it is only 1, you don't write the figure, you just write the sign. I hope it is clear. You write the figure when it is 2 or more. I hope it is clear. Do you understand? Are we together? Okay.
Alright, so with the table we have here, we are naming this as object A. The first one as object A. The second as object B. And the third as object C. We have a table to complete. Let us try to complete this table. For object A, how many squares do we have in total? 4. So we have 4. And what is the length of the object A? The horizontal side, that is also 2. And the weight? The weight is 2. Let's leave this out for the meantime. Let's go to object B. What is the total squares in object B? Please count.
8.
How many?
8.
8. What is the length of object B? The length? 2. The width? 4. Object C. How many squares do we have in all? Please count. Please count. You have it in front of you. Please open it. 16. What is the length?
4.
And what is the width? 4. Now let us build a relationship between these figures. Look at the length and the width and compare it with the total squares. What relationship can you build? Please compare. Take your time. I'm directing the question to those there. Look at the value of what? The length 2, the width 2, and the 4. The length 2, the width 4, and the 8. The length 4, the length 4, width 4, and the 16. What can you see happening in this case? Yes, my good friend. Let me repeat. She said if you multiply the length by the width, you get the total squares in the shape. And the total squares in the shape is referred to as what? Area. Is that right? Yes. That means the relationship is that the length and the width gives us the area. Is that right? So we can build upon that and say area of a rectangle is equal to the length multiplied by the width. And so next time when you have any rectangular shape and you have to find the area, you may not need to divide it as we use the paper foldings, but find the length and find that of the width, and find the product of the length and the width, and that gives you the area of the rectangle. Is that right?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
So then I can ask you to find the area of any rectangle when I give you the length and the width. Yes. Try this for me, quick.
How do you contract China?
Said I sharing needles.
Needles. What else?
Sexual intercourse.
Good. So does that mean that in the classroom you're going to have sexual intercourse with that HIV child by you, sitting by you? Yes. Personal belongings. Such as toothbrush. Yes, what again? Toothbrush. One more, just one more. Toothbrush. Good. Now, hello. Hello. All eyes on me. When I say all eyes on me, you always say all eyes on you. All eyes on me.
All eyes on you.
Oh, you didn't do it. All eyes on me.
All eyes on you.
Great. So if we know the items that we need to avoid sharing. Can't we live in the same classroom with an HIV patient?
We can.
Because HIV is not transmitted through sweat. Is it true?
No, sir.
Can you get HIV because of the sweat of a patient, HIV patient? No. No, you won't get HIV. Because the virus that causes HIV cannot survive in sweat. It is not transported by sweat. So you can be in the same classroom with persons living with what? HIV. Because after all, you might never know that the person next to you is HIV. The only thing that protects you is your knowledge about what causes HIV and how to prevent those causes. You understand? So what we are saying is that students who are referred to as students with special needs are partly HIV, students living with HIV and AIDS. We also talk about street children. Street children. Children, some of them are not going to school. We say they are children with special needs. They are children with special needs. Some of them can be supported to come back to school. Is that okay? The other are children exploited for financial purposes, child labor and co. Okay? Right. Now let's look at this picture. Can we see this picture? Now tell me, what might be the needs, the special needs of these people born, children? What might be their special needs? Great. So let's start with the financial needs. Financial needs. We can talk about if the financial needs are met, then the other needs automatically will work. Yes, what need again?
Parental needs.
Okay, so parental care is very important. See, parental care.
See us.
Now, okay, that's okay. So let's look at this. Look at this classroom. How many categories of learners can you see in this classroom? Agriculture, the one that is here. Right.
Because time wouldn't be on our side, so I've already cut the pieces of fabric that we'll be using already. So what we'll do is we'll just leave it out and then we'll thread our needles first. I hope you brought your needles and your thread. So without wasting much time, just bring out your needle and then your thread. I hope you know how to thread a needle. Yes. Put snap on it. Just thread your needles, but make sure you don't make it very lengthy. Otherwise, when you are sewing, it will be nothing. So just make it a sizable length.
Well, we are in the Christmas festivity, so we decided to choose this Christmas band so that they will also learn how to sew during the Christmas festivity. They will use the band as part of their dressing. Yes, they will use the band as part of their dressing. That's when they are celebrating for church activity or for any occasion. That is why we decided to go for this skill. I will encourage parents out there they shouldn't look down on their words, because looking at what they have been able to do today, a lot of them were doing their best to cooperate with what we were doing. So there was nothing like any dumb student among them. Each and every one was fully participating, and I've realized that with these skills, it has been able to bring the creativity in most of the people. Not even most, all the creativity in all the people that we met. So I will encourage people and parents to encourage their wards to take part in activities like this. They shouldn't look down on their people, on their wards that they will not be able to sew or they will not be able to do anything with their hands. Yes.
Do you understand it? So it is good for you to remove the pad from your panty like this. So this one we have finished using it. You are going to throw it away. Now, you hold it like this, and then gradually you fold it. And man in your time, and your wow dear, and your japadia. It is your bona fide property. Hello. By the age of 18 years, if you've not menstruated, what will happen to you? Won't your mother take you to the hospital? The doctor, me be on your bra. Doctor, me ban on your menses for 18 solid years. Doctor, please, my daughter is sick. Do you understand it? And even my daughter, who is 11 years, has started asking me, Mommy, I have not done my menses. Why? Because all my mates have done their menses. Yes, so you understand. Not to talk of you being 18 years. Hello? So, this thing, it shouldn't be nasty to you. You should be proud of yourself that, hey, menses, so my menses. And just you will be able to reproduce. Hello? And when you are working on it, you will be proud. So you hold it and then you hold it like this. Okay? If possible, you can bring it here. And then you fold it. Please, are you all watching me? Yes. Then you fold it like this. And then when you are done, this thing, I didn't throw it away because it will be of help to me. Now, I will wrap it here. Either like this or the other way around. And then I will use my sticker to, this one is not strong again when you remove it. So for you to keep it very, very neat and hygienic way, you can wrap it in a black rubber. Okay, so when you finish eating, don't always throw your black rubbers away. Please, when they are keeping it, understand, the gentlemen. Yes. Then put it in the black rubber, you wrap it nicely, and then where are you supposed to throw it?
Dustbin.
Which of the dustbins? In the toilet. Now yes, thank you. Now we have the water closet. The water closet, when you place this pad in it, it will never ever digest. It will rather choke it. It will choke it. You know, God in His own wisdom has prepared our body in such a way that when we cook it, the cooking will digest. It will do what? It will digest. But this is artificial one. It doesn't digest. So when you put it in the water closet, it will choke. We will have to do or go again. So you know you have cost a lot when you do that. So you either place it in a dustbin for them to dispose it of, or better, if you are in the home, mostly if you are in the school, you can keep it in a nice way. Put it in your bag. And then when you go home, you put them at the rubbish side, and then you do what? You burn it with your toilet tissues in the house. Do you understand? So ladies and gentlemen, yes please.
Can you bury?
Yes, it is possible. You can bury it, but when you want to bury it, then you need to create the hole in such a way that it will be deep. It will be deep, so that any animal may not be able to bring it out. But some of the animals can, especially dogs, they can smell and then try and bring it out again. So if you want to bury it, then you need to dig the hole deep so that you can bury. And if you want to bury, then it's better maybe you bury them in bulk. So you can maybe 3 days after, you keep it at a good place where nobody can have access to it. And then about 3 days, don't wait for 1 full week. So about 3 days, then you dig a hole and then you bury it. So that nobody will see that you are burying it. But if you want to, it is good to, then sometimes you need kerosene. You let kerosene twice a day. Okay. So we are coming to the end of I want you should accept.
This morning, I'm here to talk to you about the STEM program and then to serve as a role model. This morning, I always tell people that whatever you want to be, you can be. If you make up your mind to be, you get it. So whatever you want to be, you can be. If you make up your mind to be. And so it takes a lot of discipline. So as we all know, this whole program, full meaning, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. The world we are in now is fast developing, and there are so many things going on. And so if you sit back and relax and don't make any move, people will leave you behind. As we speak now, in the Western world, the European countries, in America, and lots of developed nations, remember that this STEM program is very, very important because we are changing time and changing world. A lot of things have become very technological. Formerly, we used to hardly see an Android phone or a digital machines and all that. Most of the things we used to work with the analogs. But we have seen that a lot of things have changed over the period, and it keeps changing. Now, what has really come is what we call AI, artificial intelligence. And so, if you sit and don't want to go into what we are going into, you'll be left behind. And so, this four-step program is to help us to become more and more significant within our world, so that we can compete with other people. Even in Africa here, if we stay behind as a Ghanaian, there are a lot of African countries who are advancing in this STEM, who are advancing in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And so, I know that this program is very important, so that by the time you are living here, your mind will swing to this whole idea of STEM. You should get ready for the future, because technology is really advancing. The world is changing very fast, and we should be adapting to this technological world. If you live and don't follow or don't run with this technology, they'll leave you behind. You won't even understand what's going on. Nowadays, if you see a child with a mobile phone, and the way they can play with the phone, you are amazed. I think that all of us here are able to operate mobile phones, computers, our television. I remember when I was a child, I don't remember I could really operate an Android phone or a digital phone, but now, they know by age 3 or 4, they are the way they can enter into technology, we are made. So this morning, as we said as well, when we want to encourage you that whatever you want to do, set your mind to it and pursue it. Just pursue whatever you want to do. So you want to be a medical doctor, you want to be a nurse, you want to be an engineer, you want to be a pilot, you want to be a computer scientist, you want to be a researcher, you want to be a teacher, whatever you want to do, set your mind to it and do it.
I am Nanakwame. I'll be taking you guys around. See the things that we have. Please, and those over there, can you come closer so that you can hear my voice? Yes. Okay. I said I'm Nanakwame. I'll be taking you guys around there. We have about 6 departments for us to go. 6 departments. The first one will be the foundry side, where we will see how we cast our engine blocks. That one you will do it practically. You will let someone go to where we do the mold, then we do the mold. Then also we go to the mechanical side to see our engines, how we cast our engine blocks. Then the machinery. All these things will be practical. I learned there will be some video shots when we go there. So after that, you go and see the cars that we have, then we go to the zoo, then we are done. Roughly, we will spend about 3 hours here. Just 3 hours. So if you want to buy anything, if you want to drink water, anything that you want to do it by 5 minutes time, we start the call. Alright, so we are all welcome.
Connecting rod. This is the connecting rod. So we are coming to manufacture the connecting rod right now, before we leave here. So what we do is that this we call split. We have type of pattern. We have solid pattern, split pattern, and other ones. So we are coming to mold this right now. So who is a strong man? Come and help me. Yeah, come. You first, as I was saying, this is how we mold it. I'll place it here like this. Then you load the sound onto it. So then you this is called ramp. You ram.
Moreover, we mostly use water to quench fire. Water and electricity are not friends. So if you are going to quench fire using water and then there's electricity around, there is a risk of electrocution. So all these things are being studied by the machine, and that is why it cuts off the electricity supply as soon as it senses that there is fire out or there is smoke. Now secondly, it will sound an alarm for everyone to be alert that there's fire outbreak in the house. It will tell you the location, your exact room number or room name. Yes. Now after that, they will call the fire service and also talk to them, reporting to them this house, of course. So it will tell you the street number, it will tell them the street number, the house number, any form of information that will allow them to come to your house as soon as possible to solve the problem. This machine will tell them. Then lastly, it will call the owner of the house. Yes, the machine will call the owner of the house. All of these actions will be done automatically without human interference. Yes, I'm going to do a demonstration to show an indication of how this machine will work when there's fire outbreak in your house. So it's not magic, it's technology. It's not magic. So we'll be demonstrating it.
Afro. My phone.
You are engineer. What is your main motive? What is your main core values? Engineers always solve problems. Okay? So you identify the problems, you look at the environment where you are, social life, academic life. So you become the table, right? Hello, you are a table and you have on top of you. Okay, that's good. So please, you need to ask questions around you and ask yourself, what are the problems around where am I and how do I solve it? When you begin to ask this question, then you are thinking, and by thinking, you are bringing an innovation, you are solving a problem, and you are bringing a meaningful life to the people, to the environment, to the society, and to where we are. Okay? So an engineer is the one who solves critical problems. For example, building, this building, there's a design, there's architecture that has gone into it. You see, this staircase, this is not there only than that. Not everybody that can walk. So they make a provision for our people who are not able to walk or are all physical challenge, that they can also pass before they come to this place. If you provide only this staircase, then we block them not to have access to this place. So when they are doing the design, they put everybody together. Okay? So an engineer is the one who solves problems, who think ahead, and who makes sure technologies are meaningful to mankind, or are meaningful to be used, are meaningful to benefit. Okay? If an engineer has designed something and we cannot use it, there's no meaning out of it. Does not benefit anybody. So God bring life to people. Then
engineer also transform ideas, and I already said, transformation of ideas into a reality. Okay? Transformation of ideas into a reality. So what ideas you have, you think about it and pray about it. Then, okay, yes, I'll bring it to benefit my people, to benefit the situation that I'm in. So that's the power behind an engineer. One, you must be forced to think. You must be a transformation leader. You must be somebody who can bring an idea to people that what they will benefit. To do this, there are some core qualities that you must have. If you can see your leaders or your facilitators, they are here as a team. Everybody bring A, C, D, B, coming together for this program to be successful. Okay? Nobody think that is on its own. Engineers don't work in isolation. You must be a team player. Okay? You must be a team player and show good leadership. Oh, it's a nice program, nice idea. It should continue. And I think that every district or every region or there must be expansion. Look at the people who today are here. How many of them could have get the benefit of what they are listening now? But it's limited. So I am praying that the sponsorship for this program will continue. The organizers will come up with a good summary report about the program that can say what you have done. The sponsorship that yes, we are able to do A, B, C, D. And we think that by adding A, B, C, D, the program will go far. So I believe that you are able to continue the program by expanding it to the people, not limited to few people or few students to benefit it. If it can be you can go to school as a talk for them, they're happy. But as for now, it has been limited. I don't know how you people have said, those people who are here, you must open the program and continue every year. And it can be a contest that people can also come and learn. At the end of the day, talks about this thing, there can be a contest on that. What have you learned? Then you try them a debate to see that yes, what they are learning, are they listening or they are not listening? So continue with it. It's a good news.
So I'm trying to wrap things up quickly. And before you can become an engineer, please, you have to learn. Don't go with your learning. Even before anything, any person you want to become, you have to go learn. Okay? Learning is the basis for you becoming successful or whatever you want to do in future. You learn. I heard someone asking some of our carpenters and listeners have not gone to school and blah blah blah. Yes, but they are now they have learned. You wasn't born and then all of a sudden you became a carpenter, amazing, whatever. He learned it. You definitely have to learn. So as young as we are, please develop that love for learning.
If Koika has introduced us to this, we as Ghanaians should be able to sustain it and then keep it. STEM is all about getting the kids mentored or brought to think about the development of our nation. So if we need development, then we need to keep up the STEM learning.
So in today's world, if you are not inclined to science, if you don't want to think about science, if you don't want to learn about science, you cannot make it in life. Does that make sense? So we are not here to even just encourage you, especially the ladies, to do science. But if you are not STEM inclined,
behind, or if you are not knowledgeable about STEM, you cannot live in today's world. Everything is on your mobile phone. True or false? Everything is on social media. So if you don't know ICT, if you don't know how to use computers, how do you get by? You can't do basic things in life. Okay, so that's how important STEM education is.
I've been so impressed by what is happening here today because STEM education, as we all know, is very important in our world today. And for me, as a woman, and as a woman in science and in STEM, I'm very happy for the initiative, for the thoughts, the idea of bringing girls together and to encourage them to veer into STEM and into the sciences. Because as you know, there are a lot of issues plaguing girls today and women today in science. And so I think it's a very wonderful program that you have and a very good initiative. And I hope that it's something that you are going to do every year. And this is not just a one for all program. So thank you very much. It is very, very, very important. And this is the right time to introduce them to STEM and to these ideas. Even out there, children are being introduced to these ideas in basic school, as low as grade 1, grade 2. And so this is the time that we need to get them, as they say, get them young. And we all know that from this level, they are going to move to the SHS, and that is where their career path is going to be charted. So this is the right time to get them so that these, whatever they are learning here, will inform their subject choices and their career choices in the future as well. I was very impressed with some of the questions and the responses I was getting to my answers. And so that tells me that the camp has been very impactful. It hasn't just been a talk shop or one of those things that we witnessed, but the students have really benefited from it. And we can tell that they have learned. And so as they go back to their homes and to their school, the hope is that they will carry the message along to their parents and to their younger siblings. That is another angle. So as they have gotten this, they are also going to have an impact on their younger siblings. And then we are going to improve participation of women in STEM.
Yeah, so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
A browser is a program that allows users to locate, access, and identify web pages. Clap for her. I hope those things are reading for me. You understand them? Yes. Oh, okay, because you explain. Somebody was up here. Okay, browser.
A browser is a computer program that allows the computer users to get access to the internet.
Your name? So David is saying a browser is a computer program that allows internet users to get access to the internet. Please clap for him. All he said is right, okay? All he said is right, but to put it simply, to understand it simply, it is not David said. It is a program that allows you to access the internet, okay? The programs that allow you to access the internet. You see that when you are on your phone or your computer and you want to use the internet, you open an application like Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Safari, before you can use the internet. Those applications are the browsers. Okay.
name is Faustina Bam, the Girls Education STMI coordinator and the focal person for the Girls STEM by Koika project. Now, this is a project that is sponsored by Koika, and then the objective is to promote girls in STEM. So they are building the capacity, and then they want the girls and the women to be very competent in the studying of math and science, coupled with gender-responsive pedagogies. This year's camp has been very successful. The reason is that we really want the students to have hands-on practice on most of the activities or most of the content in the study of math and science. And that we have achieved because the students were all out doing practical lessons, not like the theoretical science that we used to study when we were in the senior high school, when we were in the junior high school. But here we have made science more practical. The students were manipulating with the TLRs. Then we also took them to the various labs, and so they were able to manipulate with the teaching learning resources. We took them out to the Apostle Safo Technology Center. That was where they really saw what was going on in the real world, especially at the mechanics and then the other engineering departments. We saw girls voluntarily coming out to practice some of the activities that go on when it comes to engineering. In fact, as for encouraging, we have been encouraging. This time, we want them to develop that spirit of I can do spirit, that they should not fear, they should not shy away from these courses that traditionally were considered to be for men. But the girls, the women, you might be old. You think that you cannot learn. It is never too late for you to learn. You can still come out and then be learning. And then you do practical lessons in science, you understand more. So we want to talk to the girls to come out and then do it because they can also do it. After all, learning, it's about using the hands and then the cognitive aspect. Well, we all have. And so psychomotor, they can use their hands, they can use their minds, the cognitive aspect, and they can excel in STEM education. For our partners, we are really grateful to them. In fact, they have come to add to what we already had. In fact, the teachers had something that they were doing, but these people have come to add. So, Koika, we are saying that we are so grateful and that we want to say that let this project not end now. We want to go on and then partner them, especially GES, we want to partner them to the end so that by 20 years, in fact, the whole nation would be filled with lots of women in STEM education. It is ending next year. Yes. So we want to say that next year, when it ends, the GES headquarters kindly negotiate, and then Koika, we hope that you would extend the period to the next 10 years. And then open up the project to other districts, other regions, so that they will equally benefit from the STEM project. Thank you. Long live Ghana, long live GES, long live Koika. God bless you all.